Can you guess where I am? Let me give you a hint. I'm in Gwinnett County, and it used to be the place to be. You think you got it? If you guessed Gwinnett Place Mall, then you are absolutely right. Right behind me, it is Gwinnett Place Mall, and I want you to know what is happening in Gwinnett and what the county is planning to do with the mall now that it has purchased it. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I am Sheena Smith, a realtor in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, as well as a real estate agent in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And today what I'm going to be discussing is what's happening with Gwinnett Place Mall and how the county is involved. So for years, Gwinnett Place Mall has been the place to be. Spanning over 16 years, it was for the region. But of course, when the Mall of Georgia came in Beaufort and Sugarloaf Mills Mall came in Lawrenceville, it was definitely a lot of competition for Gwinnett to sustain that title. I mean, people from all over the country would come just to visit this place. But with that competition nearby, it started to have people visit it less. The mall started to have some of its businesses leave, and then it no longer became the place to be. So over the years, Gwinnett County had been in communication with the owners looking to purchase the mall because the community around it was saying that there needed to be something else here to help with the dying mall to bring back the life in the community. Well, after many years, Gwinnett County was successful in purchasing it in 2020 for, get this, $23 million. Now this whole mall site is about 90 acres, but Gwinnett County was successful in purchasing just 39 of those acres. But after purchasing it, they had to decide, what do we do with it? Now Gwinnett County could have come in and they could have just said, look, this is what we're going to do with it. This is what we feel is best for this community, and they could have made that decision. But instead, they wanted to go about it the right way, and that meant that they needed to bring in some external forces to decide what it is that the community wanted and what was going to best serve the people here in this area. So they partnered with HRNA advisors, who then came in and said, hey, let's grab some of the local community folks, and they created the Community Partners Advisory Board. I had the pleasure of sitting on that team and actually coming up with the equitable redevelopment plan for the mall and how it was going to be beneficial for the county. Now during that time, we went out into the community and we had asked the local people for their voice to be heard, what it is that they wanted to do and see of this site, and they all came up with just about consistently these 5 emergent themes, and that was jobs, housing, businesses, neighborhoods, as well as having a cultural center. And so once we put that whole plan together, gathering thousands and thousands of feedback over a year or 2 time span, going and creating meeting in the boxes, actually being on the local level, putting that all together with what they wanted and how we were going to ensure that this site was going to be beneficial for the community, we put together this equitable plan and submitted it to Gwinnett County. And so now the county has this plan, so they know what to look for when there are developers looking to come in to revitalize and to reimagine this place. So now that it's been presented, the question is, why is an equitable plan so important? And that's because the county wanted to ensure that the people as well as the businesses were given the right amount of tools and resources so that everyone here were all on the same playing field. And now that the county has been presented with that plan and they have it, it is now the blueprint so that when developers come in and say, hey, I want to do this or that with the mall, they are ensuring that they are going through that plan and checking off the boxes to say, this is what the community wants and this is what they need to make sure they're fitting inside of. So I'm super excited for what is to come. There is going to be many things happening over the years. And if you are considering Gwinnett County as being one of the places that you want to live, you definitely want to make sure that you're staying in tune with what's happening here, because it is going to affect the county as a whole. There are already underway with some of those development plans. People are already submitting bids and so forth. So it's going to be some exciting things happening and some exciting times. So if you want to stay up to date with what is happening with Gwinnett Place Mall, what's happening in Gwinnett County or the Metro Atlanta area, definitely make sure that you hit the subscribe button on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.